I am that person who wants to have all of her lipsticks, who wants to have multiple outfits, like to switch it up. But I have learned over the years that you can't bring everything that you want, and sometimes you need to pack light. Hi, my name is Sojourner. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about how to pack light, all of those travel tips so that you can only travel with a carry-on. It is something you can do to save money. It's something you can do to save time, save space, and also perhaps save your back if you're a backpacker, but also someone who likes to overpack. So let's get into the tips. The first tip on packing light is to make an outfits-based packing list. Now, I know there are a lot of general packing lists out there where you can just put like a blouse, a pair of jeans, a jacket. However, one of the most effective ways to pack light is to make a more detailed outfits-based list. I use Notion for pretty much everything at this point, but especially for my packing because it keeps it super simple, super easy, and organized. And what you're gonna do is do it by day. So if you know you're gonna have a day outfit and then a night outfit, make sure you list in each outfit what you want to wear. So not just jean jacket. Me, I have a jean jacket from Ragstock that I've loved forever. I put Ragstock jean jacket, light jean pants from Abercrombie or whatever, and Doc Martens as an outfit. Probably should throw a shirt in there as well. But putting detailed items on your packing list can help you mix and match later. And if it doesn't fit, it doesn't work, cut it from your list right then and there. It'll save you a lot of heartache and headaches later. Speaking of mixing and matching, another tip to pack light is to choose clothes that you can mix and match with. So going back to your packing list, making sure you use a color palette. So if you are someone who wears a lot of black or a lot of white or a lot of brown or beige, using those neutral colors as your base colors to then build a wardrobe off of that for that packing list that you can make. It also means that you will bring clothes you can wear multiple times. So if you can't wear more than once on a trip and you're trying to pack light, perhaps it's not the thing that you need to bring for that adventure. And this also goes for jewelry, making sure that you pick things that are versatile, that you can wear with multiple outfits so you don't have a whole bag just dedicated to necklaces, earrings, etc. The next thing you can do to pack light is to consolidate your smaller items. So me as a travel content creator, I normally have a bunch of chargers for my phones, for my cameras, and so I want to make sure that I keep them all in one spot. I use a pouch from Peak Design that's like a tech pouch that fits all of my camera essentials and my phone essentials as well. And when you're consolidating your smaller items, make sure that also includes your electronics. So get a portable charger that has multiple USB ports or an external battery where you can charge multiple things at once. This also helps you consolidate your things to make space for other items that you want to bring. Obviously with liquids, we have to consolidate because you can only bring 3.4 max fluid ounces of liquids per bottle. However, making sure you put it in only one toiletries bag, one. And if you're like me and have a whole skincare routine, this is kind of hard sometimes. So I do kind of flex with 2 max, but also make sure they are a smaller size so that they are still not too big, but fit just enough for all of your things. And remember to only have travel size items, and a good way to reuse any plastic bottles you have is that if you get like a prescription bottle for something that can also double as a travel size container, I'd highly recommend doing that too. One of the first things you should do when you're packing for a trip is to check for the weather. This one can seem like a no-brainer, but sometimes it gets lost in the packing, the planning, and the looking for activities and accommodations and flights for a trip. But checking for the weather is really important because you know if it's going to be cold and rainy or snowy or hot and humid or maybe somewhere in between. So if you are going somewhere cold, layering is your friend. So again, going back to earlier tips in that you should pack things that that are multi-purpose and you can layer them and wear them with multiple outfits. If it's cold, only bring one pair of boots and one coat. You don't need to pack all of the coats that you have at home. Only bring one that is versatile. If it's breezy, like in the spring, maybe in the fall, you want to bring a jacket and a light sweater that can also go with multiple things. No matter where you go, always bring a good pair of sturdy walking shoes so that you can walk around comfortably. As a tourist, you will be doing a lot of sightseeing and you need to make sure that your feet don't pay the price. The fifth tip is to stop wishful packing. For example, people who want to go to New York City know it's one of the fashion capitals of the world, so they put all of their most fashion forward pieces, whether that's heels, maybe a very vibrant coat that you've never worn before. But if you haven't worn it at home, chances are you won't be wearing it there. Instead of doing the wishful packing, be more realistic and know what you're actually going to wear. If you really need something for a fancy occasion or something that you didn't bring, and just buying it when you get there because you probably don't have enough space in your suitcase to begin with. And again, it's wishful thinking. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if by chance you'll meet a celebrity and get invited to a fashion show. So only pack for the things that you know you are going to wear and going to need. Tip number 6 for traveling light is to consider doing laundry. Airbnb is a super popular way for people to travel and to stay, and lots of Airbnbs come with washers and or dryers. If you want to pack light, you can definitely go and just bring some things and then wash them when you get there after you wear them, if you're going for a week or 2 weeks in a destination. Some people even bring a bar of soap to do some hand washing. In particular, undergarments is more popular if you want to wash them throughout the week or 2 that you're traveling or longer, just to build some room in your suitcase, perhaps for other things that you get on your trip. The 7th tip is not to emergency pack. It is really easy to get caught up in the what if this happens while I'm gone questions, and those will get you in a lot of trouble when you want to go weigh your bag and you brought a helmet because you think the sky is going to fall while you were on your trip. It's really easy to say, what if there's a snowstorm in like August? Or just think of these very dramatic scenarios that make, are you okay? It's really easy to make these very dramatic scenarios of what could happen while you're traveling that you just emergency pack and you end up with a carry-on and 2 check bags and a personal item by the time you're done. So don't get caught up in the what ifs and what if I need this or what if this happens, and just trust the weather report that you looked at. And if there is an emergency, chances are, again, it's something that you can buy when you get there. Tip number 8 to prevent overpacking and to pack light is to remember how much it costs when you decide to overpack. Lots of airlines, if not all of them at this point, only let you have a carry-on and a personal item. A check bag almost always costs you money unless you are going internationally, and so to save some money, only pack a carry-on. It'll help you pack light in the future and save you money. And you also don't want to be that person in the airport who packed too much stuff and your bag is over 50 pounds, unpacking all of their stuff and trying to fit things in their personal bag or with your travel companion, and you're left having to leave some of the things that you packed at the airport with no ways to really get them back. Tip number 9 to help you pack light is to remember that you have to carry whatever you bring. This is especially true for solo travelers who are only relying on themselves as they go on their trip. You have to remember that what you pack is what you carry. So if you overpack and bring multiple bags and a personal item, you are the one who has to carry all of that once you get there. Yes, you may have some help if you stay in a hotel or there's a good Samaritan around, but plan on carrying all of your stuff, and hopefully that will prevent you from overpacking. And tip number 10 is a little controversial, but it is about personal preference and physical ability and access. So if you can use a backpack, I found that in my experience, I pack a lot lighter when I know it'll be on my back than if I'm carrying a rollie, which again, it's personal preference. If you have back problems or body issues, obviously do not do this tip. But if you are someone who can carry a backpack on their back, I highly recommend doing that, because with your packing cubes and rolling all of your clothes, you'll be more likely to not overpack a backpack, because you know it's something that is physically on you, unlike a rollie that you just kind of bring behind you. That is it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all at my next video. Stay curious. Bye.